Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl, Fit with Brit Brit. Happy Saturday. It's the weekend. And today I'm doing a different type of video. Y'all know I always talk about accountability, looking in the mirror and being real with yourself and being honest with yourself and being raw and unfiltered with yourself. So I'm gonna do a video a little different. This is gonna be a different type of spin. I got in my creative bag and I thought of a way to show y'all like my self-reflection and my work and my growth I've been through and what I've worked through to grow and to become a better woman. So I'm gonna do a video basically on what things that I learned about myself from men. I know a lot of women we always like to fuss and we like to harass and talk about men and down men and drag men, but a lot of times men are real and men are real honest and men are real smart too. They know what they be doing. They are very smart. They pay attention to everything and they not stupid. Even the young little boys, like the little boys too, younger little boys. Boys are very smart. They're not stupid like we think that they are. Okay? So this video is gonna be like a self-reflection type of thing of like patterns, behaviors, and things about myself that I've had to learn about myself from men. Because if you don't know how to look in the mirror and navigate things, you ain't gonna notice it yourself. But sometimes people close to you will mention things like that's not good that you're doing, and then it's up to you to either pop off, get mad, or take the constructive criticism, work on it and fix it. Okay? I had to brighten my phone up. So it's up to you to take the constructive criticism, work on it and fix it. And this is all from a time span of my whole life, starting at the age of 18, I believe. 19 years old. Oh, I forgot one more. Let me write it down real quick. And I'm going to be name dropping in here too. I'm going to tell y'all each man that told me the things about myself that I had to learn and work on. Okay? This is something a little different. I ain't never seen no YouTuber doing nothing like this, okay? So I'm about to air all my business out. I'm about to air all my flaws out. I'm about to air all my cons and negative sides of me out, okay? All right, so what I learned from myself about men. The first thing is, hey, how y'all doing? Whoever watching, hello. The first thing I learned about myself from men, I should have wrote it down timeline-wise. Like started from 18 up to the age I am now. But luckily, I'm surprised I never get mad and cuss none of these men out about the stuff I learned about myself. But I guess because I'm just a self-aware person and I try to work on myself type of person. So the first thing I learned, well, number one on the list is that I learned that I was opinionated. I kind of already know that though because I am a vocal type of person, you know. And my ex-boyfriend friend told me that. My ex-boyfriend homeboy told me that I'm very opinionated because I would be around, you know, my boyfriend, his friends and all that. And he probably seen me speaking my mind or something like that, most likely. That's probably what it was. So, and some of this stuff, I've got it in parentheses. And so, another disclaimer too is this, ooh, I'm sorry, excuse me. Yeah. Another disclaimer too is that this is not a video to like down and shame myself and like kick myself in the butt and like make myself feel bad. But like I said, these are all things that about myself that I, you know, grown and grew through and worked on. So that was number one. I'm opinionated, and that was from my ex-boyfriend friend. Number two, I'm too nice to women. My ex-boyfriend told me that, my long term. That's his name. Y'all know I always call him that on my channel. And then the first boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend friend on the first one that called me opinionated, that was my short-term boyfriend, the one I had got after him. Y'all know I ain't been with that many boyfriends. Only had 2 or 3 in my life. So, too nice to women, long term told me that. Everything that all the stuff on this list too is pretty much what's true about me too. So I'm too nice to women. My long term boyfriend told me that. I don't listen. My long term boyfriend told me that too. Hard headed as hell. Especially because I was young too, super young and just rebellious as ever. So next, he told me I'm too nice and too generous. Basically because this all kind of go into one answer because he told me all 3 of these. And it's because I used to be so super giving. I used to give friends rides, wake up on my sleep for them, loan them money, go to their baby showers, get them gifts for their kids. I don't have kids. I will go to their kids' birthday parties, help set up the birthday parties. I was like damn near like the baby daddy to a lot of my friends. That's why I'm traumatized and got PTSD from friends now, is because it's like I allowed myself to get used because of my generosity, get took advantage of because of that. So I would do all that type of stuff, and my boyfriend would always say like, you too nice, stop doing all that. They don't them girls ain't think about you, they just trying to use you. So I told y'all in one of my videos, I'm like, you just trying to be a hater, you don't want me to have no friends, you just mad, and then you just want me in the house with you all day. This when I was young and immature, I wasn't seeing clear because I had this idea of friendship and girlfriends and girl power and all that crap in my head. And so he told me that I was too nice and too generous, and I was. Because like I said, I would be giving money, giving rides, giving baby shower gifts, giving birthday gifts. I used to always get played. My birthday come, they always fall through with excuses and all this stuff that they can't make it for me. And my boyfriend used to get so mad at me, and I could not understand, like, you just don't want me to have friends, hug. I would literally get mad at him, y'all. Like, I would get mad at him when he was trying to tell me for years, and each friend was the same. Like, it would be a different woman, but the same characteristics: selfish, user, excuses, make time for everybody except me, put me last on the list. So I learned eventually. I pulled away from that and learned how to be by myself. And I know he probably shocked because I was so codependent with him when I was with him. I know my ex-boyfriend probably shocked that I'm a super loner now. My sister brought that up too. He probably wouldn't believe it because I just had to be up a female behind. Codependent AF. Had to be with my homegirls who I thought was my friends, laughing at me behind my back, laughing that I'm hurting, laughing, teasing that I'm going through stuff, not supportive. My father died, was not supportive of my father passing away. Didn't come to the funeral, didn't come to the funeral home, didn't give no type of support or nothing. One friend did, but everybody else didn't. So I had to learn and listen to my ex after a while after getting burnt so many times that that's not it. So the next one, number 5. I learned that I was cynical. Now, who told me this was me and this guy was texting, and he wanted to take me out and wanted to get to know me. And I think I had texted him like, I said something like, what you up to, or what you think you trying to do, or something like that. I said to him in the text message, and then he replied back like, "Dang, why you always so cynical?" And so I had to go Google the damn word because I never heard. I know a lot of words because I used to read the dictionary as a kid and stuff, but I never heard of that one. So I had to go and Google it, and I'm like, oh wow, that's not good. Let me work on that. So once I Googled it, I'm like, oh hell no, And who told me that was a man trying to date me, but eventually I found out his ass was married. So that ain't going nowhere. That got cut off. It ain't nothing to cut that end off. Number 6. I learned about myself that I overtalk people. That's the problem with my family. We got communication issues, child. Don't know how to be quiet and listen and let the people have the floor. But I've been working on that for years. But I just think when I get real passionate about something, Well, we all like that. That's so bad and that's toxic. But my brother-in-law taught me that. My sister husband. Shout out to Big Rob. Sorry, my sister husband taught me that I overtalk people. And then I think though when we passionate and when we hype about something, we just get, well, my family in general, we just get loud and we just start going on and on and on, and we just get hype about whatever the subject is. And I don't think we don't overtalk people on purpose, but it depends on what we're talking about. I think that's what it is. But I've been working on that for years, and you notice, well, y'all don't notice when I'm communicating with people. I try to be quiet and like practice being Oprah. Be quiet and listen, hold in my thoughts, and then voice my thoughts. And try to hold on to my thoughts, because the reason why we overtalk people is because we trying to hurry up and get our thoughts out while we thinking about it, but we not thinking about the other person that has the floor. That's very disrespectful and rude to cut people off and over stump on what they saying. You got to learn how to, and this all self-improvement, baby, this self-work over here. You got to learn how to hold in your thoughts, even if you are passionate, even if you are furious, even if you are triggered. Hold on to your thoughts while somebody else have the floor, and then after they're done speaking, then you speak. This the lesson our ghetto selves ain't learned growing up, apparently. So we learn it, okay? You live and you learn. All right. Next, number 7, and number 8 is kind of the same thing. I learned that I'm strong-willed and I'm headstrong. And I learned that from my stepdaddy. He taught me that. He used to tell me that growing up. And like when he would talk about me, he'd be like, you know, because you strong-willed. You don't just let nobody do you any kind of way. Like, he would say it like in a good way, though. It wasn't a bad way. It was like, because I'm not a pushover. I'm not about to let nobody run me, dog me, treat me bad, drag me, do anything to me. That's what he meant by that. And he know, because being him, we used to clash a lot growing up, because we one and the same. We the same. So he know, like, hey, I'm just like you, homeboy. Who you playing with? So, and it's not that you disrespectful, because y'all know your black parents love to blame the kids for being disrespectful. It's that your kids got feelings too, and your kids have a right to voice their feelings and their opinions. But that's a whole nother video. Number 9. Ooh, this one sting. This one stings so bad. Number 9 say, he don't love you. Don't no man that truly love a woman take from her. I remember the year I was told this, and guess what happened? Still stayed. And guess who told me that? My ex-boyfriend, best friend. Men are smart. Men are paying attention and picking up on everything, and I'm gonna stand beside that. I believe that, and to the bottom of my feet, the head to toe, I believe that. He told me, I gotta run that one back, boy. He said, he don't love you. Don't no man that truly love a woman take from her. And that was, I'm embarrassed to tell y'all the year that was. I was told that, because I remember what I did. Stayed a whole nother decade up there. Eek! Telling on myself right now. This is an accountability video though, so I gotta air it out. It's on the flow. Gotta tell y'all the real. Because I didn't wake up just this happy and this positive and this this whole and stuff for nothing out of nowhere. This all took growth, self-work, and really tapping into your own self, like looking in the mirror like, man, I got so much work to do. And still working every day on it, still working on it. So my ex-boyfriend, best friend told me that. Numbers 10 and 11 go hand in hand. This guy told me that I'm highly intelligent. He say that because, once again, like I told y'all, men are smart. They got a predatory spirit to them too, because they are hunters by nature. So they just always on the prowl, child. They always gonna be on the prowl because they are hunters by nature. They was born, and it's in their nature to hunt and prowl, seek prey, seek booty, seek food, seek survival. It's in their nature to protect. That's probably why they told me all this stuff too, that I'm listening, is to protect me. That's another way another form of protection is like giving you game and trying to school you and help you. It ain't always just fighting, going to war. It's like it could be emotional protection too, to protect your heart and your feelings. Now your ass go rebel and be hard headed, or you just don't listen and throw away the advice. Then at least they tried their best to help you. But I remember everything these people told me. And shout out to my ex-boyfriend, best friend. I love you to death. I love you. You know who you are if you watching. Joy Roll Legend. Number 10. Oh no, that's in the wait. Number 10 was because I'm highly intelligent. And who taught me that was my coworker. But this coworker got a very bad track record. And he's very manipulative. Now this the flip side on it, y'all. This why you need to be highly intelligent. He told me that because he knew he couldn't pull strings and finesse on me. Cause he the type that he like to ooh Lord, that story crazy. I don't even want to tell them folks business on here. I'm just gonna say he like the he's mine, you might have had him once, but I got him all the time. He like women fighting over him and beefing and arguing over him, and he like low self-esteem, desperate women. I'm just gonna say that, and that's period. And that's a manipulative man because he know he can finesse her, but he know he can't finesse me because I know too much game and I'm too smart. That's why he told me I'm highly intelligent. A lot of men don't like smart women because they know they can't finesse us. That's another reason men be scared of me too. I can't do the play dumb thing because with my last dude, now that's the next one, number 11. He told me that I play dumb a lot. A lot of manipulative men know how to spot petty games and stuff you play. Why? Because they manipulative themselves. So my ex told me that I play dumb a lot. And then number 12 is I learned that everybody is not your friend and that girl is jealous of you. So my ex-boyfriend, the same guy that told me I played dumb a lot, he told me that, and he was telling me that because his sister was my friend at the time, and she had a lot of jealous tendencies to her that I never caught, and he caught them. And even though that's his own sister, he still told me. He was real enough to tell me, and I always respect him for that because that was real. He didn't have to do that. And so basically he said that I think she's jealous of you. Like I mentioned this before, like after I lost weight, she started like really hating and just acting different. She ain't like that I was feeling good about myself. I was feeling myself. I was getting more attention and compliments and stuff because of my weight loss and because I was glowing and I was happier internally because I had found myself. You know, she didn't like that. And so her jealousy started coming out more because she was used to being the big booty one. She was used to being the only one with the body. She was used to being the one that got the attention. She didn't want to share that attention. A lot of women do that, boy. I learned that as I leveled up. When you not leveled up, you invisible. When you level up, all the eyes on you, even if you ain't trying to be. When you step into your confidence and yourself for real as a woman, that's when you really start like seeing all eyes on you. You become magnetic. I already was charismatic though. I always had a good personality, but when you big, it's a difference on how people view you and treat you versus when you small with that same characteristic and personality, and you add a little soft to your dressing on how you dress and stuff. So you naturally get more attention. You ain't trying to, but that's just how it go. Number 13. Ooh, this crazy self-reflection, boy. Talk about it. Your friends use you and they are never there for you like you are for them. Once again, my ex told me that. Long term told me that. He couldn't stand my friends, obviously. So he always had to say. And sir, you was not no better though, but okay. I catch your drift. But he was right though. He was right about them, but he wasn't right about his damn self. Number 14, but I'm not tripping. I don't live in the past because God over here blessing me, baby, left or right. The good karma is a real thing too. So when you do good by people and they do you wrong and they use you, try to shit on you and finesse you, God and life gonna drag them. You ain't even gotta put your hands on them. Just let God drag them, okay? God gonna handle them when it's time. And God over here just keep blessing me. I ain't got nothing to worry about. Number 14. This one funny. Number 14. You keep being hard-headed and not listening to your mama, and I'm gonna put my foot in your ass. Guess who said that, y'all? My daddy. My father, my biological father told me that. That's what I learned. And so the key takeaway from that, what I learned was to not be hard-headed and to learn to listen. Before I get his foot put up my ass, okay? Boy, I'll tell you. And then number 15 is you too gullible. Too gullible. I was so gullible. I was like I told y'all, being a sheltered child. Ooh, I gotta do another video on that. Boy, that video gonna go crazy. Being a sheltered child is a lot of the reason why I think is a lot of the reasons why I had these qualities too. Cause when you cage your kids up in a house like that, and you teach them that oh, be a good person, oh, be giving, oh, be this, oh, be that, oh, don't do bad by people. You didn't mention the part that is people out here that use your kids. So y'all gotta remember to tell your kids, yeah, still be a good person, but don't let nobody use and finesse you. Still be a good person, but keep an eye on people who want to leech and take from you. It ain't gotta be money either. So you gotta remember, y'all, to please mention that part on raising your children, because if you raise them to just go green and go out here, go green and be green in the world and give, it's takers out here that's gonna take. And who told me I was gullible was another one of my long-term boyfriend, best friends. He real raw too. He real. And I was 19 when he told me that too. So, yep, that's all the stuff that I learned from men. And those are things that I look into myself and try to work on. But some of the stuff, not that I'm excusing it, but some of the stuff is just part of my personality too, like being headstrong and being strong-willed and being opinionated and just being nice in general. As much as I try to fight being like that, I think that's just really part. I could be making excuses, I don't know. I just really do think, though, that's a part of my character and that's part of me, because I don't see myself just being some quiet, timid, shy girl. Like, that's just not me. I never was like that in my life. Like, ooh. So I don't think that's part of my character. And yeah. So I'm about to do a recap real quick, y'all. One more time, or should I just end the video? Y'all just rewatch it. I'll do a recap for y'all real quick. Okay. So number 1, I'm opinionated. My short-term boyfriend friend taught me that. Number 2, I'm too nice to women. Number 3, I don't listen. Number 4, I'm too nice and too generous. And all 3 of those, my long-term taught me that. Like the video, y'all. Number 5, I'm cynical. This guy that wanted to date me told me that. Number 6, I overtalk people. My sister, husband, my brother-in-law taught me that. Number 7 and 8, I'm strong-willed and I'm headstrong. My stepdaddy taught me that. Number 9, he don't love you. Don't know a man that truly loves a woman, take from her. My long-term boyfriend, best friend, taught me that. I'm highly intelligent. My co-worker that taught me that. I play dumb a lot. My short-term boyfriend taught me that. Number 12, everybody is not your friend. That girl is jealous of you. My short-term boyfriend told me that about his own sister, that she was jealous, hating heifer because I lost weight, leveled up, got a new boyfriend, feeling good about myself, feeling myself, looking good, all that. She ain't like good attention. Number 13, your friends use you and they never there for you like you there for them. Facts. That's raw, and that's exactly how you said it to me, just like that. Y'all know I love, that's why I keep, love raw, real people like that. Straight, no chaser, boy. My long-term boyfriend told me that you keep being hard-headed and not listening to your mama, and I'm gonna put my foot in your ass. Meaning, I'm hard-headed and I'm not having excuse me. I'm hard-headed and having a hard time listening and following, taking directions from my parent, my mother. My father told me that, my biological father. And then number 15 is you is too gullible. Naive too. I think he used to tell me that. I'm naive all the time. And my ex long-term best friend taught me that. Another long-term boyfriend, best friend. I mean, the same long-term boyfriend, another friend though, a second set of friends, taught me that. So yes, that's the stuff I learned about myself to work on. So let me see y'all get real like that. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about accountability. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about looking in the mirror. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about true self-reflection. Because sitting here saying, I'm working on myself, I'm trying, I'm working on myself, I'm doing it, I'm doing all that talking, if you ain't really identifying bad behaviors and bad patterns and bad mindsets that you had to change and work on, you're not gonna ever grow out of your bad ways if you can't pinpoint your bad parts of you. And pinpointing bad parts of you is not easy. Pinpointing bad parts of you is not fun. It's not. But you gotta understand that we ain't nobody perfect, and God forgive you for anything you made a mistake and did. You know? That's how it goes. So cheers! This was a good video, I think. No, I love my sparkling water, y'all. So thank y'all so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. I think my next topic probably gonna be I don't know, baby. I'll just kind of go about what's on the heart too, what's on my mind, or what I've been wanting to talk about for a while. That's kind of how I post. But do it. I'm gonna challenge y'all to do this. Make a list just like I did. Let me see if I can find it and show y'all again. Well, I think I got the names on here. I don't want to show y'all these people's names. Because then y'all gonna be like, oh, that's what you talking about. But if you know me personally, you know what I'm talking about. And if you a man in my life and you ain't mentioned, you haven't really been mentioned on this list, then were you really in my life? No, because you ain't poured into me and told me nothing. You ain't did nothing. Came around at the last minute probably. You doing something. So that's it. You know. Shout out to the people that told me about myself. Thank you. Because, you know, I'm a self-aware queen. I'm all about self-awareness. And I don't think that they was telling me this stuff like from a controlling place. Because a lot of men, my ex-boyfriend, he wasn't controlling either. So it wasn't that he was trying to isolate me. Because a lot of men that put their hands on women, you know what I'm talking about. They tell women stuff like that so that the women can cut their friends off to not be friends, so he can have his way with her physically. He can have his way with her physically in peace. So therefore, like, she ain't gonna have nobody in her ear to talk some sense to her to get out of that situation. So this wasn't that kind of case, because my dudes, well, that dude, the one that was trying to get me away from my friends, he really seen it wasn't nothing. And they really wasn't, though. He wasn't lying. He wasn't trying to isolate me, because men do that too, y'all. So stay woke with that. Don't let nobody isolate you from your good, healthy-minded friends. Now, if they hoes and hood rats, jealous haters, then your boyfriend might be right. But if they good, healthy-minded, positive friends, supportive, then it shouldn't be a problem with you having friends, you know? And don't be telling your boyfriend all your friends' business either. Like, keep stuff between you and your friend. Because then he's going to be judging you and looking at you sideways for hanging with her. So, you got to remember that too. And that's it for this video. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody enjoy their weekend. Bye. See you later. Bye.